Toby Roland-Jones, thanks for joining us. The end of day 2 here at Merchant Taylors against Worcester. Toby, we started the day with visitors 5 down. The important thing this morning was we got those wickets early. 3 for yourself today, very well bowled, finishing 460.
Yeah, probably a bit fortunate myself to end up taking the wickets at the end there. I thought sort of Mertz and Helmy, set the tone pretty nicely, did what we'd set out to do, were nice and patient, and when we got our wickets, we got them in bundles, which we'd spoken about. And then, I think the way that we finished off the tail, at least the positive was that, we found parity after that first innings, and then we felt like we could drive the game in the third innings. So all around a pretty positive morning.
Absolutely, it's very much looked like a pitch where there's plenty of assistance for the bowlers with the new ball. Once that hardness goes off the ball after 25-30 overs, batting looks to become an easier prospect. How have you found bowling with it?
Yeah, you're probably right there. I think the one thing is that no batter feels fully in, and I think a lot of guys have found it hard to really kick on and make the biggest scores, barring a few guys, obviously. So I think from that side, it's a case of just from the bowler's angle, it's keeping things as simple as you can, looking to just keep hitting your good areas and knowing that there are just enough good balls in there.
I was lucky enough to witness your debut for Middlesex many years ago.
Struggle to remember.
Indeed. Well, looking at your stats, you're on to 40 wickets now for the season at 18. It's your best season since 2017, when you took 45 at 27. How are you feeling in yourself? Because to me, you're looking like you're bowling as well as you have ever.
Yeah, it's certainly somewhere close. If it isn't, it's obviously really nice. In those years in the middle, haven't played as much or bowled as well as I would have liked. It's certainly been nice to string a good number of games together. And I guess, like you said, found rhythm reasonably early in the season. I think I've always been someone who, once I do find that I tend to sort of stick on it for a little while. So it's been obviously really pleasing, particularly sort of, the stretch of the season, dipping in and out of formats and some extended rest periods. So not always the easiest to pick back up, and just pleased the body's holding up, and plenty more games to still go to keep adding to that.
Absolutely right. You mentioned how difficult it is, Toby, to get settled out there as a batsman. An important partnership with yourself and Luke Hollman there. You put on 41 for the 7th wicket, unbeaten as stumps were drawn early. You start again tomorrow morning. Talking of Luke and batting with him, he's really stepped up. I interviewed him last night. What do you make of him as a young prospect? He's obviously really stepped up to the side.
Yeah, it's been really impressive. I think it's a great combination of good technique and ability, and also just a really good game awareness for someone who's pretty new into the game. I think he's at the moment batting with great clarity and shot selection, and really enjoy batting with him. Haven't always stuck with him the other few times that I've been out there, so it's nice today to really try and dig in and make sure I was there for him in the morning with the way that he's batting. So it's been great to see. I think he's someone who's always sort of grown up and playing. He's been a scrappy cricketer as well as someone who puts big numbers together. So certainly on a wicket like that, he's proved as able as anyone. So credit to him.
Absolutely, a really important session tomorrow morning. I think we're already about 180 ahead. Can't verify that because I'm looking at the scoreboard behind you and it seems to
you're
stop
all right,
working.
yeah.
But 180 up. This has looked like a difficult wicket to bat on all the way through. What's the target we're looking to set tomorrow? We're looking 200 plus, obviously. 250 average?
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to put numbers on it. I think obviously from a starting point, it's always nice to feel like the highest score of the game is going to be required for the last innings. So fingers crossed we can start there. And I think for us tomorrow, it's just trying not to set too many boundaries to it. I think when me and Lukey came together there, our mindset was just to keep it as simple as possible. Next ball, and when I think you get certain processes right or you stick to them, it's amazing how much that does start adding up together. Even though I was seen to be going nowhere, it was great to see Lukey, reaping his rewards the other end. So I think anything we can eke upwards of 200, 220 would be a real plus. And then it's down to us to find those consistent patches with the ball and hopefully make life as difficult as possible.
For sure. One last one, Toby, on your good mate Stephen Eskenazi. He made his debut today for England Lions. Don't know whether you've heard, but he hit the winning runs, finished on 50 not out. You must be stoked for him.
Yeah, I'm not a bad friend. I was batting while he was probably from about 20 upwards. So great for him. you know, I know the boys here were doing their best to sort of get across both games, us out there, and obviously how he was getting on down in Taunton. So no, great for him. Great to always see guys from the club and, you know, getting their rewards and moving up in the game. And, you know, he's someone whose white ball skills have grown immensely over the last sort of 2 to 3 years. So yeah, glad to see him getting a go, and he's certainly someone who's got the game and also the mentality to keep progressing.
Door still open for yourself with an England return?
Snuck that in. Not something I'm thinking about, to be honest. You know, anything can happen in this day and age, but I just think first and foremost, you know, you get the most out of the game by playing for the right reasons and enjoying what you're doing each day, and anything further sort of looks after itself. So yeah, as long as I can keep doing that and keep targeting wins for Middlesex, then anything's possible, I guess.
Couldn't agree with you more. Toby, thanks so much for your time. All the very best luck tomorrow. Hope it goes well.
Cheers, thank you.